Right, good morning, guys. Melissa here. So I am feeling a little under the weather today, and I had to call into work just because I am feeling a little feverish. I've got a couple sons who are sick, and I think I'm starting to get something. I usually nip things right away. I'm usually like, okay, if I'm starting to get sick, I'm going to take care of myself right away. So just a little worn out, and that kind of thing. So anyways, I am really impressed again with JD Vance. I'm impressed with the leaders at the top of the government. I'm just watching this stuff and being like, holy cow, watching Michael Knowles, amazed at him. He has recapped the memorial. I said funeral yesterday, but I should have said memorial for Charlie Kirk. Amazing to see our leaders preach the gospel. Amazing. And Michael Knowles says, a lot of people don't like our government having religion, okay? But everyone believes in something. There is nothing neutral in life. And like Michael Knowles said, what do you want them to believe in? Do you want them to have the religion of forgiveness? And that's what Erica did yesterday. Erica forgave her enemy. And or do you want the religion that you just can be selfish in life, and whatever feels good in life, whatever comfort you have in life is what you should do? Everybody carries something. So Michael Knowles was very clear about this. And then he says, we have had people who have preached, you cannot know there is a God. And Michael says it's your reason and logic. God has revealed himself. Just look at nature, right? God has revealed himself, and everyone has a responsibility. Every knee is going to bow, whether you have believed in God. And we can know there's a God. It's right in front of us, right? So, everyone carries something, and we want a government that does believe in God. So yes, there is forgiveness. Should her killer go free? It's actually good for him, guys, to be facing death. Even though someone forgives, it doesn't always take away the justice that needs to be done. It is good for him to be facing death, and he can get right with God before he dies. Sometimes we forgive somebody and we're just like friends again, right? Because we've chosen to not give them the consequences they deserve. God's grace is really big, guys. I think it depends on what happens in life. So for me, without even knowing what abortion was and stuff, God blessed me with 5 sons and made me a mother. He chose to be very merciful to me. I love what Trump said last night. I love what he said. He said, Charlie and Erica are better than me. They have forgiven their enemies. I'm not so good, he said. That is very honest, like Michael pointed out, and as I said last night, pretty honest, right? Because we all struggle when people offend us to forgive. We all struggle with it. We want to hate. And, it's the right thing to do, to forgive, because you're not drinking the poison that person wants to give you. So always forgive. And then depending on the situation would depend on, some things you just like, oh yeah, no big deal, just go on and let's be friends. Other things like something like this, where freedom, not just Charlie was killed, but freedom was attacked, freedom of speech. The government does have a right to take that justice and deal with, Charlie Kirk's killer, cold-blooded killer. So a lot of good right now in our government. This is amazing how God is using Trump, how he is using the whole, the whole group of leaders of government in our country. Very proud of Erica. Very proud of her for standing for an example of the Christian faith for women. It's letting God love you. It's having a husband that loves you so much that it makes you want to be a better wife. It's having motherhood down. It's, being in community. It's educating yourself. Michael Knowles was saying stuff about history that educated me some more today. We are to be learning constantly. and passing on that knowledge to our kids and the next generation. So amazing, amazing. Like Michael said, he never saw anything like last night. This has been amazing how the gospel is being preached. Jesus is coming back. It says in the Bible, every soul will hear the gospel preached, and definitely with the internet, we are seeing that happen. Somebody, I haven't looked it up, somebody has predicted him coming back on the 23rd. No one knows when he's coming back, so don't fall into that, guys. But we are seeing the end times, we are seeing things, and we are seeing his coming is coming soon.